What's up, guys? It's John again, coming at you from 1 in the morning. I had a really long day today. It was awesome. Then I got a sunburn. We went to the beach. Me and my wife and a bunch of our friends went down to the Jersey Shore at the boardwalk. Had a good time. And when I got home at like 8:30, I saw that my package from knifekits.com had arrived, and got the bug and went immediately to work. As you know, as you can see from what's here, I think you can guess what the topic of the video is. First things first, just a real quick update. I think it was GunFightersINC gave me some advice on how to make consistent mag carriers, whereby you tape with masking tape your magazine to one face of the Kydex, like the back face, in order to make sure that it doesn't shift on you when you press it or apply pressure to it, and then keeping it in place that way. And while this one isn't perfect, it's just a little mock-up that I threw together. Obviously not perfect, but it's better than all the previous ones I've made, which were horrendous little disasters. This one is much tidier and more consistent. I feel like I crank these out. Anyway, that's good. This one's for a double stack. Having felt successful with this one, I started a triple single stack carrier for 1911 mags. That should be done hopefully in my lifetime. But anyway, here we are. We're here. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this gun here. Real quick. Of course, it's empty. I'm consistent. You're not messing with empty guns. Safety first. I'm an NRA instructor. I think I can not negligently discharge the crap out of myself. Anyway, sorry, it's late. So, you go to some big name custom Kydex website, right? You just got yourself a brand new SIG 1911. 1911 is an awesome platform, and everybody knows SIG has a great reputation. I haven't ever heard anybody say, "Oh, I hate SIG. They're crap." Impossible. Impossible. You've got a great platform, great manufacturer. Granted, they do break from tradition on their 1911, but I like it. And a lot of people do. And a lot of people recognize these as great guns. So you go to the website, you're getting ready to go, okay, well, I know there's a multiple month waiting list and it's going to cost me, $75 or whatever the hell they're charging. You go and you start making your selections, you're like, oh, no ambidextrous safety, I want this cut or that cut, and this, this color or that color, and then you look at the big bold letters on the page, and it says, will not fit SIG 1911s. Really? So you go to another website, and they say, well, it will not fit SIG 1911s. So what part of this process here is custom? 1911s and SIGs, these guns are widely used. They're not nearly as common as the traditional ones, but they're still widely used, and not necessarily just by civilians either. I forget off the top of my head, but there are definitely some sort of law enforcement is using this gun, inevitably. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is that they make this gun, and it's awesome, so why can't I get a holster for it? Well, I think you know where this is going, right? After looking through a bunch of websites and seeing over and over again, will not fit SIG 1911, I decided to change that. And this evening, I present to you will fit SIG 1911 custom Kydex holster. Not only does it fit a SIG 1911, it fits a SIG 1911 with a tactical rail. Now, tomorrow or the next day, or whenever I find the time for it, I'll make one with the light attached, and that will be also badass. But I don't know how I'd feel about lugging that around all the time. That might be a special occasion kind of thing. Anyway, I'm very pleased with the fit and finish on this holster, despite the fact that I made it with a sunburn and after an extremely long day. focus. I mimicked the Mp9 Holster, which had a little unintended result when I trimmed the clearance for the muzzle a little too close, because, you know, as much as you can plan these, there's still a little bit of sculptural element to them. But I like the protruding muzzle. I think it looks kind of cool. You know, it's purely aesthetic. The Coyote Tan here that I got is 0.96 thickness. It was all they had in that color at the time that I ordered, and also considering that this gun is 40 plus ounces, I thought that a thicker Kydex might be appropriate for that. The back is still 0.8. It's a little less definition on the back. I did have to accommodate the front sight moving through here because it was carving a little groove, so I went back in and monkeyed with that. I flared the lip away, from the gun here and here. Unlike other 1911 holsters I've done, this one doesn't come all the way up because I don't ever plan on wearing it inside the waistband, and I definitely wanted to get a more combat grip on this. The retention's good. The finish on this SIG is wicked freaking durable. I think they call it Nitron. It's awesome. I feel like I could beat the crap out of this gun. You know, usually after a little while of going in and out of the holster, these points here, or like this part on the trigger, especially considering that I use that for a little bit of retention and definition, see a little bit of rubbing immediately, depending on the finish. And as much as I was interested in a gun like this that I could beat around without really worrying about it, I'm also happy to see that the finish is holding up really well, especially considering the abuse I just put it through. Anyway, look forward to a range report on this gun in the immediate future. I might shoot it Friday. I'm going to take it to the range Friday, and I'm going to put like 200 rounds through it. And so I'm going to warm up with this gun, and then I'm going to show you the accuracy at 15 feet, 25 feet, and 40 feet. Because that's just about as far as the range goes, and you're not going to get awesome performance out of me at that long distance anyway. So I wouldn't do the gun justice. Additionally, I followed some advice that I saw on the Armory channel to take a little bit of sandpaper to the highest, pointiest parts of the VZ grip and knock down the flesh shredding points. And they remain very aggressive, but they don't tear my skin up quite as badly. Not that I have girly hands. I just had a couple cuts and dings on the hand, and when I would grip it, they'd sort of tear at the already torn skin, which is kind of graphic, but I'm justifying my actions. Anyway, for all of you who are concerned about the availability of custom Kydex for your SIG, your marvelous SIG 1911s, don't feel like you've made the wrong choice due to the lack of accessories that fit this gun specifically. We're out here and we're making them for you. And, well, I'm making them for me, but they're also for everybody else. Anyway, good luck. Thanks to GunFightersINC and Century Gun Leather for their continuing advice and support. And I appreciate all the positive feedback that I'm getting on this channel. Thanks, everybody, and good luck with your projects.